Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter. So today I wanted to play with some paper as usual, and we're going to make something that we can use in our junk journal. It'll be like a little, maybe like a little folio, something that we can fold up ourselves and just tuck it into a junk journal. Make it pretty, or you can even make it grungy. But yeah, I'm just gonna play with some paper today and make something for my junk journal. So I'm gonna give you guys the measurements of the paper that I'm actually using, and then I'll give you some alternatives for paper that you can actually source yourself and or may have access to. All right, so first of all, I just want to show you guys, this is just an old AARP newsletter. I'll give you the measurements of it, and I can tell you that it is currently 9 and a quarter when folded by, let's just say 11. Yeah, 11 when folded in half. When it's open, just double that, so it's like, 18 by 22, so or 19 by 22. I have construction paper that is about the same size. It's probably 18 by 22. Let me grab a couple of those and show you. This is also the same size as the New Yorker magazine. That comes in like a Sunday newspaper or something like that. Here in the States. If you live in New York, there's like the Daily News Sunday paper, and in there's an insert called the New Yorker. If you purchase the New Yorker like on a newsstand or something like that, then it's about the same size of that. So what I'm going to make today, it's just a little something, right? It's just a little folio. Here's my prototype. I just folded up this page, this one sheet of paper, and made this. So if you do not have access to an AARP magazine, or access to the New Yorker magazine, or access to 18 by 22 construction paper, you can use just any standard rectangular sheet of paper and get the same or similar results. If you use like a 8.5 by 11, it's it's not a square, it's not 12 by 12 or 6 by 6, you will be able to do this. All I did was fold paper to get this shape. All right, so here, let me open it up for you. Here is what the paper looks like when opened. And all I did was use its own creases on the sheet to create what it is that you saw earlier. So I just folded this down like that. I folded this one over like so. I then came in with this bottom section and folded it to the center, and folded this side into the center as well. And then I was like, oh gosh, what am I going to do with this flap? I just folded it in and squared it off at the top. So now we have ourselves this little folio that we now have two little pockets right here, if you like. And if you only glue down this center section right here, you'll then have a tuck up here and a tuck up here. If you want, you can glue down the entire thing and it'll be just fine. So now we have 4 pockets that we can use in our junk journals. And my folds aren't perfect. Like I said, this is just my little prototype to get me, that got me started. But, now you can ink if you want. You can ink the entire thing, or you can then decorate it to make it look a little bit more junk journal friendly, All right. So let's go ahead and make a couple of these. I'm going to use newspaper to decorate. I'm going to use this paper to decorate my actual folio that I'm going to make. The folio I'm making out of construction paper, which is about the same size as this, 19 by 22 or so. Again, if you have rectangular 8.5 by 11, if you have A4 paper, this will work, as long as it's the shape of a rectangle. All right, and just not square. Okay, that's basically all it is. Let me grab my construction paper. 2 ticks. so here's my construction paper. It measures 18 by 12, okay? And here is the newsletter, the AARP paper that I was telling you guys about. And I told you it measures 9.5 by 22 when opened up. So, oh, actually, it measures 11 this way, right? By 22 when open, okay? And yeah, so let's just go ahead and use the construction paper to create that little folio. It's so simple, guys. It starts off, you just take the page, fold it in half. Make sure your corners line up perfectly and evenly. Right? You use your bone folder if you want, or your score tool, and bone fold that crease down. We're going to reopen it and fold this right side into the center on an angle. Okay, bone fold if you like. Fold the left side down as well into the center on an angle. Try to get it as close to the center as possible, as well as getting your points very even down here. So that's why I don't normally bone fold as I go. I bone fold when I'm done, just in case I have to make some adjustments. What is that? Where did that come from? What is this? Oh my gosh, my desk is so crazy at times. I never know what I've left behind. This looks like some charcoal or some what do you call it, pastels that I used. Oh boy. Anyway, I will clean that up later. Just trying to keep it off my project. Oh my goodness, it's always something. I just want to make sure that it does not smudge any further. Okay, so I'll deal with that in a little bit. Right, that's why I don't bone fold during the process. I try to make sure that everything is nice and even prior to bone folding it down. All right, so now we're going to take our bottom right corner, or the bottom right section, and fold that into the center. Okay, and do the same for the bottom left side. Just get it to the center crease as close as you possibly can. Alright, and now we have our little top flap up here that we're going to fold down towards the middle. And I'll give you guys the final measurements of this once I'm done. Oh, that came out so cute, so perfect. This right here measures 4.5, right, by let's say 7.5, just over 7.5. So yeah, this this will fit into my junk journal so perfectly. I'm just warms my heart. Anyway, so let's glue it up. Okay, so this is where I would glue. Let me find my, let's use, what kind of glue do I want to use today? Let's use Fabrifix. It's been playing, it's been fair. I've been keeping it down, face down in my my little glue stand that we made. So I'll show you the areas that I would glue. I'm just going to put some glue straight down here at the bottom. So from this corner all the way across at the bottom here. And I'm not gonna like touch the center score mark, that center crease line that we made, because I know my paper doesn't go all the way to the crease. But yeah, I'm just going to glue all the way down here at the bottom, and then we're going to glue up the side here. I know I'm out of shot, but up the that first left side, and then up the right side, just up to the fold, okay? Because that's all that's going to get folded down, or you know, it's all that's going to touch in order for you to have a pocket. I mean, if you glued it all the way, then that won't work. Alright, so I'm just going to hold that for a second, and then I'm just going to glue the center section of the top flap right through here and fold that down. Okay. And now we have our 4 pockets, or at least 2 pockets and 2 tuck spots, right? So, yep. Now I would bone fold everything to make sure that all my creases are happy where they live, because this is where they'll be forever and ever. Okay. So, yeah. There's that. Now we get to decorate, right? Lots of fun. So, put my glue back in its stand. Alright, so now we get to decorate. I am going to use just some snippets, like I have a box here of all kinds of stuff, right? Just some of that. I'm also going to use some of this AARP magazine to decorate with. Alright, so I like this little chart right here. So that'll go on. I like this lady. She's cool. Okay, so she'll get on here. Inking is optional, as usual. You don't have to ink if you don't want to ink. Oh, that's a nice lady, whoever she is. She's going to play a role. Alright, so these right here are what my outside cover is going to look like. Of course, I'm going to mix and match it up and cover up a lot of it with my snippets. Where's my snippets? Right here. Okay, so I'm going to use my Jot glue. I don't see a Scotch Create open on my desk right now. So, yeah, I'm just going to use Jot and flip it over. Oh, my Jot is stuck. I think I left it open overnight and now it doesn't want to play. I'll have to grab a new one. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna put glue on the paper that I want to stick down. And of course it's gonna curl on you. You may not get all the corners on the first try, but yeah, just try your best. And then you can go back in and get your corners if you missed it. Alright, and yep, I'm going to glue this onto the page. Just anywhere. And I like this lady. She looks like she's in pain though. Well, she'll get covered up with a snippet. Sorry guys. I mean, I don't know what that ad was for, what she's advertising, but she does not look well. Alright, so I'll put that like that. Let's grab some fun things out of the box, because we also have this side to decorate as well. So this will go on the inside. Let's find some smaller pieces for the outside. These are just some stickers that I've been holding on to. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to it. And then just start applying, like wherever you think you want fun, okay? Whatever you want on here, just apply it wherever you think it'll look great. Sometimes these stickers are hard to separate. I tend to pull on it on both directions, like so. Having nails does help. Or I use a little pick. Okay, this is paper. It needs to be glued down. Here's another little fun sticker. Alright, and another one. I have to use up these things, guys. Like when I first started crafting, or not crafting, but when I first started this channel doing junk journals, I went a little overboard with my supplies, not knowing what I would need, not knowing how to source everything. I've realized that over the year or so, I've duplicated a lot of my efforts, and now I have like 2 sets of these stickers, or 3 sets of Tim Holtz snippets. So yeah, I just have to use it all up. I'm making various projects to go into like a junk journal. So yeah, I just have to use it all up. See, this is what I'm referring to. Sometimes you have to go in with a little pick and separate the sticker from the backing. But other than that, I'm gonna have to skip that one. I just don't have the energy or the patience to deal with whatever that sticker has going on. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue to it and pop it down just about anywhere. And let's find some paper stuff to go on here. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna glue paper to paper. It should be straightforward and simple. Let's put this up here, just like so. And yeah, we're just having fun with some paper, guys. Too easy. It's just too easy. So I hope you guys are having a super crafty day, because what else are you gonna do? I mean, of course, if you're not having a crafty day, I hope you're having a just a great day in general, because you know, you don't realize how fortunate we are to have crafts in our lives. I'm just gonna pop this across here sideways. And yeah, crafting can be fun, it can be simple, it can be inexpensive. It's a great way to 1, use up your supplies, and 2, it's also good therapy. Like, I know, like, for a fact, I have my best days when I've been in my craft room. Okay, especially like if I start my day off in the morning in my craft room, it ends up being a great day going forward for the rest of the day. So yep, here's another sticker that's giving me a problem. So yeah, guys, try it. Just give it a try. 7 days, I challenge you. 7 days of 1 week, I challenge you to go into a space in your home, whether it's you know, if you have an elaborate craft room, or if you have just a small corner in your dining room, or on your dining table. Yeah, just go into that space with a piece of paper and some glue and make something. All right, it doesn't have to be anything, just make something. You will feel so much better. And if you make it like a routine that you spend 30 minutes perhaps in that space every day, doesn't matter what you're doing in the space. If you're crafting, great. If you're, you know, just working on your deep breathing, that's fine too. But yeah, just spend a little bit of time like by yourself doing something for you, and you will find out that that day is even better 30 minutes from then. Okay, so consider it. I want to cover up this lady's face because she looks like she's in pain. I'll just cover her up partially right there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I just thought she was a cool looking lady. So anyway, all right. So there's that. If I want to, I can round these corners, and I think I might. Let's do that. Let's round these corners. Should have thought of it before I put down some of my stickers. All right. So yeah, I like the rounded corner look. I'm gonna ink it. Let's ink it in my favorite, ground espresso. I'll try to get my ink out without having a Craftalanche over there. So yeah, this ground espresso is gonna look so good on that creamy paper. Oh, I can't wait. Yep, it's just gonna look so good. All right, and then, you know, I want to ink the corner, the center. So yeah, guys, I'll show you guys another one that I'm working on. It's somewhat similar. It's more grungy than this. But yeah, if you want, this is where you would ink all through here. Okay, don't mind the outside. If you're not into this like random collaging, don't worry about it. You don't have to do this. You can do something very organized, okay? So here's another one that I'm working on, also on that construction paper. And basically, I'm going very methodically and layering these this collage together. So yeah, you can do it as random or as organized as you like. It's up to you. It's your project. You can do whatever you want to it. So yeah, I just wanted to use up some of the newspaper as well as some of these snippets. So yeah. All right, on the inside, you know, sky's the limit, right? You have all of the space that you can definitely decorate. I think that once I'm done, I will clip this into my journal just so you guys can see if my where's my journal. I'll have to go pull my journal. I moved it from here. I took it into my dining room to when I was sitting there to write some stuff down. I suppose journaling with me is a thing. I can definitely take you guys along for the ride while I'm journaling, but yeah, sometimes some things are just, you know, personal to you. So I'll have to go pull my journal just so I can show you guys where I would clip this into it. So these stickers, sometimes they are terribly stuck to their backing. Other times they want to separate no matter what. So that's why I always add some extra glue to it, because, you know, they are finicky. Okay. So yeah, I'm just doubling down on some of my collage here. Oops. If that's where you want to go, I have no problem placing you right there. All right. So I want one long one for right here, if I can find one. Oh, I know what I want to put there. I want this hot air balloon. It went into another project of mine, and I just liked how it looked. So yeah, this nice long hot air balloon snippet will go right on there. Okay. So far so simple. All right. And again, ink as heavy or as little as you like. And the inside will get decorated as well. So I'm just going to layer things on here and then cut away the excess. It'll be easier to do it that way than to try to make things fit the page. Okay. And yeah, it just works out better that way. Anyway, guys, let me think what else has been going on. Oh, I did mention that, yeah, it's getting pretty warm, like it's hot out. And, yeah, I might be heading out west. My home is still under renovations, right? So, you know, I'm just over it. Like, I'm over the reno. I'm just, you know, ready to do other things. So yeah, I think I'm going to jump in my RV and just head west and hang out with some friends of mine that are out there, and yeah, just work on something else, okay? Because sometimes you need some change. You need change in your life, and it's perfectly healthy to look for change. And yeah, I'm just gonna do that for a few months, but I will continue. Like, you will see me every day. Like, I'm not gonna totally abandon you guys, but yeah, I just need a break from this, the crazy that's considered my oh no, I can't do that. The crazy that's considered my renovation right now. It's a bit overwhelming. Things aren't moving as fast as I would like. There's still contractors here on a daily basis doing various projects, but they're just not moving as quickly as I would like them to. In the grand scheme, I mean, like in the whole process. So, I mean, yes, they are working daily, but it just seems like there's so much to do, and we're so far away from the finish line. It gets a little frustrating. Whereas at the very beginning, when there was demo and you know, other things that going on, then yeah, it was great. Things were happening. Noises were happening. There was noise in the background of everything. So, but yeah, nowadays it's pretty quiet. Smaller projects are going on. I need, I don't even have a kitchen at the moment. So yeah, I need a full kitchen to be complete. And yeah, it's just slow and aggravating. But yeah, I am getting there, so eventually. And then maybe what I'll do is probably show you guys, I'll probably do a little mini tour, or at least show you guys the before and after pictures, either here or maybe I'll post it on my Buy Me a Coffee site, just for you guys to pop over there and take a look at it. I don't know if any of you have ever been onto my Buy Me a Coffee site, but oh, I know Gracie's Crafty Closet has been there. I know AZ has been there. So yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm not promoting Buy Me a Coffee. I usually post things on there that are free. So if you want, you can donate. But if you don't want, you don't have to. My images that are on there are totally free to you. You can have them, do whatever you like with them, download them to your computer and use them. I only have 2 of them up there right now, but that's where I normally would post my free, like, what do you call those? Little Victorian calling cards or postcards of little cute girls and stuff like that. All right. So anyway, guys, this will be completed eventually. I will get to all of these little stickers and snippets and whatnot, and I'll cut away the excess around here just with a pair of scissors. I'll cut it straight and then around that corner again. And it's easier to do it that way. Cut it straight and then round your corner, because that's all that, oops, I used the wrong one. That's all that should be sticking out, right? And yeah, just cut away any of the excess paper that you don't want visible. I keep using the wrong, I keep using the wrong size round corner rounder. Okay, so yeah, this right here will go into my junk journal. I'm gonna grab my junk journal and show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is what I would probably do with something like this. These are just little cards, like, you know, journaling cards with pretty little birds on them. So yeah, I would tuck these in here and use them for writing on, you know, write little notes to yourself, obviously. A little family portrait, don't know any of those folks. Here's another little birdie. I would tuck that right up underneath there. A couple more birds, cute little girl with a dog. Yeah, you would just tuck whatever you want into this, into the pockets of these, and you can see the whole thing just come together, right? So I would probably put my larger ones down below, and then like maybe something small up here at the top. But basically what you would do at this point, you would then just take the entire thing and find the page in your journal, clip it in just like so. It's just a little something extra that you would find, like one day you'd be flipping through your book and it's like, oh, look at that, I forgot I made this. I can tuck some stuff into here. And then you know, it's just a rediscovery of what you've already created. And it looks really handsome sitting in my journal. I like it a lot, actually. And then, you know, you remove it. It's a removable. And you have all these cute little interesting things in here to discover. Again, optional. Decorating it, it's optional the way you would want to. But yeah, I think that, yeah, I think it would look really very, very cute. Like right here, clipped in to my journal. Sweet. All right, guys. I think I've given you guys plenty of information. If you don't have a New Yorker magazine or an AARP magazine, any rectangular page will work. I've used construction paper. All right, so this is that creamy, buttery construction paper. It measures 18 by 20, sorry, not 18, 12 by 20, 12 by 18. All right, so that's how large this is. The newspaper, again, it was like 11 high by 22 wide when you open it up, right? Something like that. And yeah, so any rectangular sheet that you may have, even an 8.5 and 11 by 11 should work. So let me grab one and just fold it up. A 9 by 12 will work. Any A4 paper will work. As long as it's a rectangle, right? So you just take, this is just some cardstock, brown cardstock, fold it in half. The shape is the same. The size of the paper will determine how large your clip-in is going to be. And then you just, here, let me move some stuff out of the way. And then you just make the same folds, right? So I'm just going to do it again really quickly for you guys. Fold it down to the center here. Fold this other side down to the center here. Close but not touching the line. All right. You're going to fold in your section here and fold in the section over here to the left. All right, and now you have this shape, and then all you're going to do, it looks like a little envelope template basically. Then you're just going to fold down your top section right through here. Get it as close as you can to the creases. Round your corners if you want. But now you have this cute little guy. Glue down your flaps to make a pocket, and then just glue down this center section right here to make a couple of tuck spots, and that's it. And you're good to go. You're golden. Round your corners, ink the edges, decorate it however you like, or don't. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything to it. You can just clip this into your journal, just like I have here, and go about your merry way. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you right here. I hope you guys have a super crafty day. Go do something wonderful. Don't forget to check out my one link down below. It is linktree.com/chronicles of a crafter. And it takes you to all my other links. Alright, so yeah, go do something great, guys. Thanks to each and every one of you for subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell for notification after you've subscribed. Also, thanks to all of you who leave me comments. Like, I know I'm a little behind on my comments right now, but I am going to catch up. All right, and I will definitely talk to you guys in the next video. Stay naturally curious. Bye. Hey guys, if you really do like this video, if you like any of my videos, check out these two down here. Alright, I have a video over here and I have a playlist over here. Go ahead and check those out. Thanks. I really do appreciate it. I'll talk to you in the next one.